Welcome to the Real-Time Storytime by Robert R. Ricks. We will get this thing started pretty soon. What I need for you guys right now is just to hold tight. We need to allow people to show up because this show is nothing without the viewers. You see, I require keywords or phrases that you will give me, and I will craft a story based off these keywords. I have about 2.5 minutes to create the story, and then after I create the story, I have to see if I got all of the keywords in, at least 10 of them. We try to have at least 10 to 14 keywords, and I attempt to get all of them in, but if I can get at least 10, it's a good day. Now, I know you guys are going to have some really crazy ones. Now, I do need to warn any new viewers. The existing crew that comes here on a regular basis are filthy, nasty motherfuckers with foul language. If the language is going to be a problem, you might want to check out now, because these stories, 9 times out of 10, are extremely vulgar, sometimes violent, oftentimes very weird, sometimes funny. Alright, we'll get this thing started pretty soon. Hang tight.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
What's up, motherfuckers? It's your boy, Robert R. Ricks. It's the Real-Time Storytime, and we're gonna minimize this shit over here. It's causing a big old glare, and glare. There we go. It's Real-Time Storytime. We do this every Sunday, 7 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. It is December 8th, 2019. I'm a little bit sick, but I'm still going to go ahead and rock and roll this sumbitch so that we can have some fun times and whatnot. For you folks listening to this on the podcast, this is a re-recording that you're listening to anyway of a live show that happens on YouTube. And we got some folks here. We got Bronx here. We got Backwoods. We got Paula. We got Garen, we got Stock and Wolf, we got Lyra Lope, and that is who's going to be here hanging out with us this wonderful evening. As I said, this is a live show, so there's a little bit of visual cues that happen on the live show that you on the podcast are not going to be privy to. You're not going to be able to see it. So you're going to have to remember keywords and things of that nature, but You'll see what's going on. I got a couple of questions here. What do I think about the Valhalla Deathwish coffee, Rob? I absolutely love it. See, they have a 12-ounce coffee tankard and a patch for 45. Yes, I did order that. So mine will show up probably a little bit of Nutless Virgin and playing a skin flute. Son of a bitch, Backwoods. Okay, so we got some keywords coming in. Backwoods has to take off. All right, later, Backwoods. He's dropped off his keywords, so what we'll do now is we'll go ahead and get him started. Right now I have a keyword up. Chat your keywords.
Please submit your words now.
And we'll have a little bit of background music. As the viewers here are providing the keywords for me, I will go ahead and document them inside of this here book. So you can see I've got a real-time storytime book. And today we don't actually have a topic. Sometimes we have topics, sometimes we don't. We don't actually have any preconceived get down this time around. So we got December 8th, 2019. Right now we have a whopping 8 views. Initially, we'll see where it goes. So keywords we got. Epstein didn't kill himself. That seems to be a very popular set of keywords. Let's see here. So first we got, oops, let me go ahead and show this. Alright, so we have Nutless Virgin. Oh, you guys are in stellar fucking form today, it looks like. So we got Nutless Virgin. We've got playing the skin flute. Let's see. Pigs in a blanket. Deathwish coffee, which is actually delicious. Epstein didn't kill himself. Bloody dog ass. Demonic Draconian. Exhausted nipples, okay. Smoky Mountain Knife Works. I think we're gonna have a pretty close to enough here after Meteor Strike. Let's see. Smoky Mountain. Smoky Mountain Knife Works. Smoky Mountain Knife Works. Meteor Strike. Meteor Strike. Cuckold, Humiliation, and Boogaloo. Okay, let's Cuckold. Let's see, Cuckold, Humiliation, and Boogaloo. So Boogaloo is pretty straightforward. Give me a definition on Cuckold. I think that's like cocksucker, but I'm not sure. But Cuckold, Humiliation. Wow, you guys gave me some shit to work with here. We got Nutless Virgin, playing a skin flute, pigs in a blanket, Deathwish coffee, Epstein didn't kill himself, bloody dog ass, demonic draconian, exhausted nipples, Smoky Mountain Knife Works, Meteor Strike, Boogaloo, and Cuckold Humiliation. So, give me a definition on Cuckold, because I know what humiliation is, while I try to figure out what we're going to do here. I'm going to play some music. Let's go here. And this kind of looks like it's going to fall under... Fuck, I don't know. I'll go... Just try this one. Yeah, that'll work. I need to look it up. Thanks a lot, fuckers. Alright, hang on. If this has a fucking horrible image, I'm not going to be very happy. Let's see. Cuckold. A man whose wife is sexually unfaithful, often regarded as an object of derision. Elderly cuckolds in misery are rife. A man make another man a cuckold by having sexual relationships with his wife. Oh shit. Oh my fucking hell. In the novel, Humberto cuckold his employer. Eh. Fuck. Alright. Cuckold humiliation. Jesus Christ almighty. Alright. Okay. All right. We got us a doozy. A doozy for the fucking evening here. Again, keywords are... Let's take this off there. Nutless Virgin, playing a skin flute, pigs in a blanket, Deathwish coffee, Epstein didn't kill himself, bloody dog ass, demonic Draconian, exhausted nipples, Smoky Mountain Knife Works, Meteor Strike, Boogaloo, and Cuckold humiliation. Woo woo! Okay. Put this down here. Move this out of the way. Move this back. Don't need the pen anymore, other than to keep these other pages from coming forward. Nutless Virgin, playing a skin flute, pigs in a blanket, Deathwish coffee, Epstein didn't kill himself, bloody dog ass, demonic Draconian, exhausted nipples, Smoky Mountain Knife Works, Meteor Strike, Boogaloo, and Cuckold humiliation. I wrote some loose notes for myself right down here. Mostly just like names and things like that, so I can remember what names I'm using for particular characters and things of that nature. So let's go ahead and let's get it started. Now, you folks watching, whenever I use a word, boop, 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 I will try to hit that. Sometimes I forget, but I usually get that pretty good. And you folks that are listening on the podcast, you're just gonna have to remember the words. All right. Here we go. Oh, damn. My head hurts. What the fuck happened? I opened my eyes, was greeted by a bright light, closed my eyes, opened it again. My head was pounding. It felt like a hangover mixed with an ass whooping. Where am I? I tried to say. But instead of where am I, all that came out of my mouth was shit. I was more fucked up than I thought. Stroke, maybe? No. No. Other than the headache, well, fuck, how would you know if you had a stroke? Shit. I raised my hand up, rubbed my eyes, sat up. There was a restraint on my left arm. It was odd. It looked almost like a rubber band. It was tight, real tight. I yanked at it, and the harder I yanked at it, the more it cut into my skin. Oh, fuck, that sucks. I looked around. I was sitting on a cot. There really wasn't much more than a mattress there, and the bed frame itself was bolted to a cement floor. I was in a small room, maybe 5 feet by 5 feet, really cramped. What the hell? I sat up, stretched out my legs. It hit the far wall. Shit. Where am I? My feet was able to touch the door. I thudded on it. Dunk, dunk, dunk. Not expecting it to do anything, but immediately I heard the latch and the door swung open. A small, skinny man was there staring at me. He looked familiar, although, to be honest, I couldn't remember why. But he looked really fucking familiar. Maybe the clothes he was wearing was what was making it so hard for me. He had on a black jumpsuit, but even though it was black, I could see it was stained. Very stained. Maybe paint. Maybe something else. I wasn't sure. He had an intense look in his eyes. His hands were empty. Nothing there. But he held them out in front of him as if to say he was expecting something from me. Like, come on, give me what I want. I looked at him. Who the fuck are you? And why am I fucking locked up here? He shook his head. Come now, lizard boy. You don't have to act like you don't know me. After all, you were instrumental in me getting shit-canned. What? What? I don't know who the fuck you are. Oh, come on, slimy scales. You know who the fuck I am. No, I don't. Oh, any inkling on how you got here? I strained, thinking. What was the last thing you remember? Lizard boy? Stop calling me that. Why, does it bother you? As a matter of fact, it does, shithead. What the fuck? I don't know you. Why the fuck are you doing this to me? What was the last thing you remember? What was the last thing I remembered? It was breakfast time. Yes, breakfast. Amanda had made me pigs in a blanket. I thought it was odd, but my son, Jacob, loved them. They were good, actually. Tasted a little funny, though, but I didn't say anything. I didn't want to upset my wife. So I made sure that I downed it with my fresh Deathwish coffee, which I had made when I saw that she was preparing breakfast. After all, I was the one responsible for buying the Valhalla blend, and it was my favorite. It was good. And after the late nights I was pulling, I needed strong coffee. I remember I had breakfast. And you had pigs in a blanket. My eyes widened as I looked at him. How the fuck do you know that? They taste a little funny, right? Yeah. Well, maybe because I had something put in the little piggies. If you're going to try to catch a lizard, you gotta make sure you have the right bait. Dawning occurred, in my mind. Wait a minute. You drugged me? My family? Yep. My wife, my son, they're here. Safe. I had to make sure they're not lizards too. Look, you nutless fucking virgin. Let me loose right fucking now, or I'm gonna tear you a new one. Oh, are you? Are you, Mr. Lizard? Okay, what in the literal fuck is going on? Why do you keep calling me a fucking lizard? Oh, just like a fucking demonic Draconian to fucking deny the fact that you're a fucking shape-shifting fucking alien. I chuckled at that. Oh my fucking God. You're one of those? One of what? He said defiantly as he stared at me. Oh my God, you're one of those fucking conspiracy nuts. Oh, I'm a conspiracy nut? Oh, just because I know what the fuck you are? Let me guess. You're one of those Epstein didn't kill himself, one of those motherfuckers, right? That's fucking true. He didn't. The fucking deep state ghosted his ass out of there to keep him fucking safe so that the swamp couldn't be... Yeah, look. Enough's enough, alright? Obviously, you're fucking out of your mind. Let's just end the bullshit, okay? Oh, bullshit. This is bullshit, right? And you're not a fucking lizard, right? You're not one of those bullshit fucking aliens, right? Kid, I've been through this with you already. Alright, so you're pissed off. You say, I got you fucking fired. What? From what? From work? Look, I don't even fucking know you. No, granted, you yourself didn't fucking fire me. But when I discovered the truth about you and your fucking kind, I was lucky to get out of there with just walking papers. They tried to scare me, but I know what's up. Oh, really? Okay. All right. Let's just play this through, okay? What do you fucking want? You want to hurt me? You want to torture me? Like, what do you want to do? Oh yeah, I want to fucking torture you. Oh, I want to do a lot to you. I've been watching you for a while now, and the only reason I decided to go ahead and pull the trigger was the goddamn meteor strike that's coming. I looked at him. Meteor strike? What are you fucking talking about, kid? Oh, don't act like you don't know. Don't act like you don't know. You know that's going to be the first strike. That's going to be the one that ushers in the dawn of you motherfuckers controlling us. Okay, wait. You're trying to tell me there is a meteor strike coming? Yes. And you know this how? Because I still have access to all the mainframes at work. Okay. You're working off information that I don't have. Oh, really? You sure about that? You know, I've been watching you for a while now. Yeah, I've been peeping. I've been watching your wife as she likes to, suck you off. I gotta tell you, man, watching her playing a skin flute, super fucking hot. I even considered maybe using a little bit of that old-fashioned cuckold humiliation to make you fucking talk, Me ripping her apart, fucking her while you watch. Alright, you listen to me, little fucker. You hurt her or my son, there is nothing on this fucking... What? What are you gonna do, old man? In case you hadn't realized, I have you as my fucking prisoner. I could fucking kill you right now, if I wanted to. Really? Really? How are you gonna kill me? Are you gonna go get some leeches or something? Strap them on my nipples? Hurt me until my exhausted nipples start to bleed out or something? I mean, what are you gonna do, dipshit? You like sitting there spanking it while me and my wife are fucking doing what adults do, huh, kitty? What are you gonna do? Seriously, tell me. Okay. Alright, you don't think I'm serious. You really don't think I'm serious. Dude, I don't know what you and your kind can do. I just shook my head. Okay. I don't know what you want me to say. Oh, don't say anything. I'll be right back. He walked out. Door closed behind him. I searched the room quickly, realized I was wearing a jumpsuit also, but mine was dirty, dingy, gray. I checked the pockets, nothing. Fuck. No belt, no nothing. Fuck. This kid really did have me at his mercy. I wondered, what the fuck was he gonna do? Then I heard a yipping. Foul yipping. The yip was familiar. Once, years earlier, I had accidentally stepped on my dog's foot, and it had yipped. What? No. But it stood to reason. If he had taken me, my wife, and my son, why the fuck wouldn't he have taken a dog? He rolled in. There's a dog strapped to a gurney. The dog growled, saw me, started to whimper, tail wagging, pleading eyes. He looked at me, my captor, with a grin on his face. All right, motherfucker, you didn't think I was fucking serious. We're going to start small, and then we're going to work our way up. I'm going to start with Poochie here, then I'm going to get the wife, then I'm going to get the son, and you're going to tell me everything I fucking need to know. Okay, wait, kid, calm the fuck down. Okay, listen, what do you want? Let's just start there. What the fuck do you want? Well, first and foremost, I'd like for you to take me fucking serious, lizard. Okay, you got my fucking attention. Look, obviously, you got skills. You've been watching me. You're able to get in the house, drug us, capture us, whatever. Obviously, you hold all the cards here. What do you want? Okay, I'm taking you serious. You are a force to be reckoned with. I apologize. I'm sorry. What do you need? I want to know how to stop the meteor. I don't fucking know anything about a fucking meteor strike. Look, man, all I do is crunch data. That's all I do at work. I don't do anything else. Sure. Look, you're going to tell me how to stop this fucking thing. Because I am the Earth's only chance at stopping this. Because obviously you guys have infiltrated the military and everything else. Okay, listen to me, kid. Only going to say this one time. I don't know how to give you what you want. All right, we'll see. He pulled out a knife. It was big. He smiled at me. See this here knife? This is a real knife. This ain't no Bud K blade. This ain't no bullshit. This motherfucker right here is a Smoky Mountain Knife Works Special Edition. This sumbitch right here is a real man's fucking knife. Am I got your attention now? I nodded. Yeah. You got my attention, kid. Look, you don't have to do anything with it. Oh, no, I do. I do. Because, you know what? I don't believe you. And I need you to make me a believer. And maybe this will work. The dog, he wheeled around so I could look it right in the eyes. And he stood behind the dog. And then the dog screamed. It wasn't a yip. It wasn't a howl. It was a fucking guttural scream. And there was this fucking skinny dipshit like Johnny Bench standing behind my fucking dog. Working. Cutting. Sawing. He stood up. Smiled at me. My dog had long since stopped whimpering. And was still. He spun the cart. It showed me the bloody dog ass and smiled at me. Oh, see? That right there? That hole right there? Yeah. I think I could probably cram a fist in there. You're a sick fucking person, you know that? Really? Am I? Am I the one that kills children, rapes, does all this horrendous shit to other human beings, to women and children? I don't know what you're fucking talking about. Okay. You playing games. I'm not fucking done yet. Let's see. We're going to play a game. You seem pretty old. Maybe you'll know the answer to this question. On the one side, I'm going to bring your son in. And maybe do something similar to what we did with Poochie here. On the other, we're going to bring the wife in. And I might see if she'd be willing to play a little skin flute with me. What do you think? You think she'd want to play my skin flute? Huh? Is she a lizard like you? I mean, is her cooch gonna be icy cold? I guess there's only one way to find out, right? Okay, fuck. What do you want? What do you want? Well, I could ask you to pick, but that would be horrible. That would be fucking horrible. Because, making you choose who I fuck up next, well, that could be really bad. Alright, look. Okay, maybe there's something on the mainframe. Maybe there's something there that can help you. His eyes got wide. Oh. Okay, yeah, we can skip the game. We can go straight to give me data. Alright, data lizard. I happen to have a terminal right here. He exited the room, carted in another, and this one had a big machine on it. I looked at it. Is that a... Yes, it's a quantum computer. One of the best. How did you get your fucking hands on that? Oh, I'm pretty fucking resourceful. I can get shit done when I need it to get done. Alright, I already have your account up, but I didn't know your password, and I didn't want to waste the process to have this thing try to brute force it, because I figured there were security protocols on the other end that would cock block and destroy data, and I didn't want to lose anything. So, why don't you go ahead and give me the password? Electric Boogaloo with all of the vowels replaced with numbers. Electric Boogaloo? That shit movie? The breakdancing one? Yeah. Oh shit. I was gonna do some trivia with you about some alien movies and shit like that. I didn't think you lizards like watching breakdancing. What the fuck? Jesus Christ. Okay. Let's see. He typed in really quickly. Brought up some information. Alright. We're playing games now. Good. We're inside the system. Tell me where I can find the information on the failsafe shutdown on the meteor strike. Kid, I don't know how many times I can tell you. I don't know what you're fucking talking about, but you have access to the entire subsystem at work. Why don't you go ahead and start searching? Why don't I go ahead and start searching? Well, because, shithead, time's a-wasting. And by my calculations, we've got less than 6 hours before that meteor strike. So why don't we save ourselves some time and you tell me where to start looking? Fuck, I don't know. Look under military contracts. Maybe something's under there. I don't know. I know I've seen subdirectories like that in the past. All right. He started to type. He went through and looked at some stuff. Huh. Okay, yeah, I do see military projects, and there are several here. There's one called Hex. There's one called K-Station. What's the K-Station? I don't know. Look in there and tell me what it fucking says. Fine. He went into K-Station, started reading. Whoa, what the fuck? What? You don't know what's in K-Station? No. What is that? You have access to it. I would assume since you have access to it, you'd know what the fuck it is. No, I don't. He brought the cart closer to me so I could see the screen. K-Station. Cute. Kill Station. Looks like you guys have these all set up throughout the Walmarts throughout the country. I looked at it. Sure enough, I saw Walmarts. I saw a few Targets and a couple other locations. What? Yeah, we've known about this for some time. We knew that the Walmarts are going to be fucking kill stations ever since Killery and the other lizards started trying to fucking usher that in so they can control us free thinkers. Okay. Does that give you what you need? Maybe. That gives me a little bit of something. Hang on. He did some key strikes, and I watched. The screen flashed a couple of times. What are you doing? Oh, I'm just sharing this information with the fucking world. I think the world would like to know what's really going on by you fucking lizards. I didn't say anything. I shrugged. All right, listen. I'm helping you out here. Is there really any reason you need to keep my wife and kid here? He thought about it for a second. Nah, I suppose I don't. I really don't need them. Yeah, I guess I don't need them. Really? You can let them go? Fuck it. Why not? Don't need them. I'm getting everything I need from you. And I will let them go as soon as you show me where the failsafe is for the meteor strike. Look, kid. I don't know. Look in Hex. Look in... What else is there? Well, I do see a Project Tiamat. Go into Project Tiamat. Look in there. He did. His eyes got really wide, and he smiled. Fuck. This is it. Great. Fine. Good. You found what you fucking wanted. Let my kid and wife go. After I find a way to fucking shut down that meteor. Look. He showed me. There were a bunch of different files in there. There was a bunch of photographs, imaging, and sure enough, there was space imagery that showed a massive rock. Holy shit. You weren't fucking kidding around, kid. No. I've been fucking telling you, lizard boy. These fucking... Okay. Look in here. What do you see? I looked at reports. I looked at data. Yeah, if what these are saying is correct, looks like you're right. But how did you come by your information? He got quiet for a second, and he smiled. Ah, you almost got me. You almost got me to give up my fucking source. No. I'm not the one strapped down. You are. Okay? You're not going to get that information from me. Okay, well, fuck. I don't care. It doesn't matter. Look, you said you let my wife and kid go. Yeah? Hang on. He went out, closed the door. I could hear faintly down the hall some other thunking sounds, and I waited. 15. Heart beating, racing, dryness in my mouth and throat. I was getting really scared. I really hoped he was going to let them go and not. No, I wasn't going to let my mind go there. I wasn't going to give any inkling to the universe to act on. No, he would follow through and he would do what he said because what? I still didn't remember the guy. How did I know he was going to do what he said he was going to do? I sat and thought about it, and the door opened again. He walked in whistling. All right, yeah, they're outside. I'll be done with you pretty quick here, and it's going to take them a while to walk. Are they okay? Yeah, and I knew you'd be fucking paranoid, so here. He flipped his phone around, showed them walking. I could see my wife carrying my son. From the back, I could see them. And they were walking in what appeared to be a desert. The fuck? Where are we? Doesn't matter. I guess I'd let him go. I let him go, gave him some water, told him the general direction to walk. Should be alright. But for now, let's take care of that meteor, shall we? I shrugged. At least I had gained my wife and son's freedom. Fuck it. Entertain them as long as I could. Alright, let's see. So I went through. There was some notes on the access to a remote terminal. I don't know if this is going to work, but there is an address here. Try to bring it up. He looked at it. Yeah, okay. He logged into it. Yeah, it's needing a fucking username and a password. I don't know, try mine. I don't know. You didn't know about this. And if we put your username and password in and it's wrong, we could lose access to everything. Fuck, that's all I got. Fine. He put the username in and he put the password in. And we had access. What the fuck? How do I have access to this? He shrugged. Fuck it. I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth. Let's see what we got here. He went through and he found a sequence of commands. Well, I guess I could try abort? He asked, questioning, looking at me. I shrugged. I don't know the system. I don't know what words will work and what won't work. I don't know. Look, calm the fuck down. I let your wife and kid go. It's just me and you now, shithead. Okay? Play nice with me. Fuck, I might not kill you. I nodded. Okay, fine. Well, let's do help dash dash. See if they put some kind of a help file in there. He nodded. Yeah, maybe. He typed help dash dash. Sure enough, contextual menu came up. Wow. Okay. Whoever fucking coded this was pretty goddamn thorough, I guess. Didn't want to make sure they didn't forget anything. He looked at some of the syntax. There is an abort. Okay, fuck, I can do it then. But how do we know if it works? Fuck, I don't know. Just run the fucking command so we can be done with this. He nodded, thought about it. Fuck it, it's worth the risk. And he typed in abort. We waited. The command prompt just flashed at us. Did it fucking work? He asked. I shrugged. I don't know. We waited. And then there was a flash, a little brief one on the screen, and it said success. Missile aborted. I looked at him. I felt my heart slow down a little. Oh, fuck. All right. I guess the Earth will never know. I fucking saved it. I shrugged. Congratulations, kid. Now, nothing else? Think you could give me a drink or something? Thought about it. Fuck it. Why not? Walked out, came back, put a cup near me, grabbed it. He held another cup and he poured a clear liquid into it. He sipped his and smiled. I smelled it and there was a faint alcohol smell, but vodka. I threw it back. I needed a stiff drink. He smiled at me. Cheers. I guess we saved the Earth. Okay, fine. So are we done? You're good now? He thought about it. Yeah, I guess you did come through and help out. And one more thing. He went to the terminal, typed in a few more things. I watched a couple of status bars go to 100%, each one taking about 10-15 minutes apiece. And then finally he smiled. All right, now the world has access to all of those files. I nodded and shrugged. I don't give a fuck. Works for me. You know, for a lizard boy, you've been very helpful. I really, really wish you would stop calling me that. It was at that moment there was a massive explosion. The foundation shook. He fell. His eyes were wide. He grabbed a knife, stared at me. What the fuck did you do? I shrugged. What the fuck could I do? I'm just sitting here, shithead. I don't know what the fuck you think I could do. He spun as he heard a hulking thud sound. He turned. A massive clawed hand reached out quicker than he could imagine. Slashed at his throat. He dropped the blade, gurgling, grabbing his neck with his hands, eyes wide in disbelief. A large, reptilian thing stood at the doorway and regarded me. Fuck. It walked in, slid him to the side, looked down at me. Eyes inquisitive. Well, it said. I don't know who the fuck gave him the information, but he had some good intel. Somebody on the inside is giving information out. We'll deal with that. I decided, fuck it. I shapeshifted to my natural form, snapping the secured bracelet he had put on me. He also has some of our tech. I don't know how he got it, but yeah, somebody on the inside is giving this piece of shit information. I looked down at him with a grin. You're right. I am a reptile. reptilian. It's too bad. You're pretty smart. You would have been a good, useful tool. But you killed my dog. That cannot be forgiven. Roll him over. The soldier did as I instructed, and after I was done, his hole was much larger than my dog's was. All right. That's it. That's the end. So, Lyra said, the guys only have a one-track mind. Is starting to get a little old. Yeah, it makes it harder, too, when there's so much sexual innuendos and blatant, whatever. It makes it a little bit hard. But we did get Nutless Virgin in there, playing a skin flute, pigs in a blanket, Deathwish coffee, Epstein didn't kill himself, bloody dog ass, demonic, Draconian, exhausted nipples, Smoky Mountain Knife Works, Meteor Strike, Boogaloo, and Cuckold humiliation. So they're all in there. We got them all in. And that was... some of that was a little bit tough, so I had to figure out a way to make it work. And I think it worked out okay. And my notes that I had here was... Christian, who's the victim, and I put alien question mark, and I put Sebastian, the tormentor. What did I put there? Hang on, what's this word I wrote? Snoop. That's right, he snooped in the system. I said why, and then I put Meteor Strike impending. So I made it like he got information there was a meteor strike coming. He went in and had to, try to figure out how to stop it. So he took the guys that he knew, as well as the wife and the son for leverage, and the dog, and decided, he could get that information out by using some of the computer systems that he had gotten smuggled out. So, this could exist inside of my Convergence 2012 environment. It could exist as a storyline of its own. Reptilians and the conspiratorial bloodlines that David Icke and a bunch of these other guys have been talking about for some time now is just perfect for storytelling, because it's always kind of an interesting thing, especially for conspiracy-minded people that will go through and, get information online and go, oh shit, man, there could be fucking reptiles living in Antarctica with the Nazis and blah, blah, blah. And so I've even used some of that inside of like Magic Really Sucks as an example. But anyway, it is what it is. This was some pretty interesting keywords. Was able to get them in, and yeah, that's that. So we're at 50 minutes, which is pretty good. We'll be doing this again next week. I do have merch, obviously. We got the Real-Time Storytime stuff. The best way you guys can help the story is to spread it. There will be podcasts, things of that nature. We have some of the fun stuff up on, obviously, realtimestorytime.com is where you can go to see previous episodes. You'll also be able to find like Harry's Situation, origin story. You can get it for free. There's also an audiobook version of it where I took one of these types of episodes and actually turned it into a full story. That was pretty good. And then there's some of the recent stories that we've done, like Mac Has a Bad Day or Mackie Has a Bad Day. That's going to be an actual full-up book coming here pretty soon. Spooktime Investigators has their own website now, spooktime.com. So they actually also have a YouTube channel. So there's going to be a lot of stuff that's going to end up happening pretty soon here with the Real-Time Storytime stuff. So if you guys are digging this and you want to support this channel and help it grow, just share it. Tell people about it at work or wherever. Say, on Sundays there's this fucking really funny dude. He tells these really crazy stories. You're coming in to really kind of mentally abuse him by throwing out words like cuckold, humiliation, and force him to try to fit that into a story of some kind. And you know, that's just the way it is. But that's going to be it for now. Like I said, check out realtimestorytime.com. Also, there is tacticalgeek.com. That's where a lot of swag. There's like t-shirts, hoodies, all kinds of shit up there. And I got some cool jackets and stuff that are going to be coming out pretty soon. They're like all over print that have some really neat stuff on it. So you guys will be able to see that pretty soon. But we're also getting ready to start rolling into season 3 of the Robert R. Ricks. I guess these are like vlogs, I guess. There's vlogs, and then there's a real-time story time that I do. And there's some reviews. I got some reviews coming pretty soon. Like, I'll be reviewing The Expanse, because season 4 of The Expanse is coming out on Amazon on the 13th. And I watched all 3 seasons, and I really enjoyed that. So if you guys like really good sci-fi, check out The Expanse on Amazon. It's really fucking good. Also, I'll be doing some reviews. I have a review. It's funny that you brought that up, Paula, because I'll be doing a review on the Deathwish coffee. Next week I'll suggest figging. Look that up if you dare. Oh my god. Anyway, we'll see what's what. Also, if you guys have any ideas on, story type, like if you want a horror, you want romance, you want mystery, you want aliens, you want whatever, start thinking about those things, because those are some things you can throw in as some multipliers of complexity that could be kind of fun to try as well. We've done the camp horror, campsite horror, we've done vampires, we've done werewolves, we've done aliens, we've done superheroes. So if you guys have an idea, throw it out. We'll see what we can come up with. You know what I mean? I'm always trying to stretch my imagination and come up with new things. But we will be having season 2 pretty soon here of Real-Time Storytime. So we've got the podcast. It is up on Spotify. So if you guys ever miss a show and you're driving to work and you want to listen to a podcast or something and you have Spotify, Real-Time Storytime is there. So you'll be able to check that out. All of those information, you can just look it up on the realtimestorytime.com. But that's going to be it for now. Thank you guys very fucking much. You guys have yourself a wonderful fucking Sunday. I will see you guys next time. All right.